Hey everyone, so this video is really just an add-on to my previous video, which was about your profits when you're copy trading. What happens to those profits, how do you withdraw them, and what happens if you leave them in the system. So if you haven't watched that video, I'd recommend kind of going back, just watching that video, because this one will make a lot more sense. So someone had watched it, actually one of my subscribers, thank you very much, man, and had pointed out that I'd missed something which is really useful, and it's something that I'd missed actually, because it's not a feature I've used, but it makes a lot of sense, so I thought I'd make this one. So what I was talking about in the last video was obviously if you leave your profits in eToro, the system's really clever at using that money, any profits. It uses it in new trades, uses it in active trades, so you can make bigger trades and make more profit. That's what happens. Watch the video, it'll explain it. That's what happens if you leave your money in there. It's designed to use your money quite wisely. Now if you want to withdraw the money, I said, you can either stop the copy, and I talked about how you do that. If you stop the copy, you know, that money will then be moved into your available funds, which are down here, and it's only money that's in your available funds that you can do something with. You know, it has to be in your available funds to either use it in new trades, or to copy someone else, or to withdraw it from eToro completely. So money which is tied up in active trades doesn't appear in available. You know, the money in active trades appears in total allocated. It's actually being used in trades. You can't just withdraw it. You have to close that trade first, and it moves into the available. From there you can do what you want. So watch the video. So that's if you stop the copy. The other way to take your profits out of a copy position, I was saying, if you go to this button here, there's the remove funds option. Now if I click that remove funds option, you can see that I'm actually copying Jay with 575, but I can only remove 20. Why is that? It's because the other money is being used in active trades. And I showed how you can see that. You can go here to your copy with the person in your portfolio. If you go down to the bottom, here I can see the total open. So up at the top I can see the amount. Here there's the amount that I've invested in with. Copy stop loss pops up there if I go over it. So that's the amount I've invested in with him. And down at the bottom, this is the amount he's actually using in open trades at the moment. Alright, so the rest I can kind of withdraw. Now I was saying, if you want to move more money out of the open trades, you have to close those trades somehow so that you can withdraw it from the copy and it'll go into your available balance. Then you can do what you want with it. So I was saying one of the ways you could do that is you could go here, and you can, these little red buttons on the side here, these would let you manually close those trades. So Jay's opened them. I'm just saying, basically, by clicking this, no, I'm not going to listen. I need that money now. I need to close these trades so I can sort of remove some money from the copy fund. See, that's not a great thing to do. I don't really like doing that, because we copy these people because they're smart and because they have skill and they have experience and they know when to close a trade. If it's still open, there's, you know, most likely a very good reason it's still open. Maybe they think it's going to make more money, or maybe it's losing, but they think it's going to turn around, you know, and I trust their experience. That's obviously why we copy people. So closing them manually, not a good idea. And I did say you could do that if you're in dire need of the money, because closing those trades would obviously remove, those trades would be closed, and when I go back to here and I went to remove funds, that amount would now be bigger, because it would reflect the money from those trades that I closed would be in there. So I could, that would be bigger. I could press update and remove it, and it would appear in my available balance. So what was pointed out to me, and it's not a feature I use, but it's really smart, to get around that, what I can also do here, if I go in portfolio here, I can see pause copy. Alright, so pause copy, what that does, so this is if you want to leave the copy open. You don't want to close the copy position and be completely out of it. You just want to remove some funds from it, but you want to keep copying them. So instead of closing all those little trades manually, I could press pause copy. Now, if I pause copy, it means I'm still copying Jay, alright? I'll still be copying the trader that I'm copying. All the trades that he's made so far stay open. He'll close those trades when he thinks it's most profitable to close those trades. But I won't open new trades with him. So the new trades that he opens, I won't open them. It will just stay with the ones he's done so far until I resume the copy. So why is that clever? So with traders, basically with trading, your money obviously is what makes you more money. You want to be using as much of it as you can at any given time in active trades. Now generally, traders, they may keep a small part of their overall money that they've got in the system to the side for a rainy day in case they need to do something, they spot a good opportunity, or they need to extend a stop loss or whatever. They may keep a bit aside, but generally they'll be using most of their money in open trades. which means generally they'll be closing trades before they open a new trade. Okay, now if you go to their statistics, here I'll go to Jay's, you go to his statistics, it's a useful thing. If I go all the way down, I can see that additional stats at the bottom here, he makes 34.70 trades a week, which is a lot, alright? He trades very frequently. So generally, you can see by that he'll be closing trades and opening trades quite frequently. So let's say I press pause copy. He'll close a trade generally before he opens a new one, or he'll open one but he'll close another one, you know, because he's only got a certain amount of money and he wants to be using that most efficiently. So if I pause copy, what will happen is that slowly, as he's opening new trades and old ones are closing, I won't be copying the opening trades, I won't be copying the new trades he's making, but all those ones that closed, they'll be closing because they're ones I've already copied. So over time, apparently according to that statistic, 34.7 times a week, a little bit, some of those trades which he's got open will be closing, and a little bit more money will be adding to that amount that I can withdraw from him. So that when I go here and I go to remove funds, this will slowly start to get bigger. Do you see what I mean? As he closes trades. And it means that I haven't forced those trades closed. I haven't sort of manually just gone, close that, shut it down, and possibly got the worst price for it. It means I've waited. It'll take a little longer. It won't be instant. I'll have to wait for him to close them. But generally, as he does, slowly, this number will start to creep up. And it's a safer way to... I'm going to go here and I'm going to pause copy. Once you pause copy, new trades will not be open. Pause copy. Alright, so I've now paused the copy with J. Look, there's a big pause button here. See the big pause symbol? That's how you know you've done it. Then when I want to, I can go back to him and I can resume copy. So resume copy, boom. That's it. He's back on, pause button's gone, and it means that his new trades, I'll be copying him again. So if you want to remove funds, and all the funds are actually tied up in open trades, go there, press pause copy, wait a while, and that money that then check and the money that you can remove will start to stack up. Remove it, and then go back here and resume the copy. Safer and smarter way to get your money out than doing it manually. It will make sure you've got the wisdom of the person you're copying and their experience and skill to get you the best price for that money, and then you can remove it. Thank you very much, Jay.